Think about this. By law, here in the state of Utah, most businesses must have liability insurance just in case somebody gets hurt. But one notable exception to that rule, daycares in Utah.
He'll never be... They don't think he'll ever walk or talk or eat again.
2 years ago, Shalise Musal lived every parent's nightmare. Her 1-year-old son, Caston, was badly hurt at his daycare.
He was in a coma for 3 weeks.
A worker at the in-home daycare facility had tried to contain Caston in a playpen by putting a picture frame over the top of it. Caston tried to climb out, but his head got wedged between the playpen and the frame, cutting off oxygen to his brain. Shalise says it caused extensive brain damage.
Before, he was perfectly normal. I mean, he ran around with his twin and was a monkey, climbed up everything. He's like a newborn baby again.
The daycare worker was convicted of child abuse and sentenced to 80 days behind bars. In the meantime, Shalise has had to quit her job in order to take care of her son, and Caston's medical bills keep coming and are not cheap. Shalise and her mom, Carrie, began looking at other options to help cover these out-of-control costs. It was only then that they learned their daycare provider did not have insurance.
It was shocking.
Shalise asked us to investigate, and as we began digging, we quickly learned that no child care provider in the entire state of Utah is required to carry insurance in order to be licensed. How does that compare to other states? Well, we reached out to every single state's child care licensing department, and here's what we found. Utah is one of 14 U.S. states that do not require insurance. 13 states require that all providers have insurance, while 14 only require daycare facilities to have insurance. You don't have to have insurance if you're running a daycare out of your home. 6 states don't have any requirements at all, but do have rules that parents must be told if the provider does not have insurance.
Oh, big fall.
Liz Hamilton is the president of the Private Family Child Care Association of Utah, an association for folks who run child cares out of their home. Liz runs a child care out of her home. And she is well aware that kids will be kids.
As safe as we make our environments, though, kids will always find something. They will, and it only takes seconds. They'll figure it out within seconds.
Liz recognized the risk, and it did prompt her to buy an insurance policy. You have insurance.
Yes.
Why do you have insurance?
I have insurance to protect me and my family, to protect the families that I care for their children.
But barriers to doing so exist. Liz says a quick poll of her group revealed some of the reasons why not all providers are willing to purchase insurance.
The cost. Some insurance companies don't offer it.
With that, we turn to the state of Utah's child care licensing folks. Administrator Simone Bolivar says because of Katzen, the rules are likely going to change in this state. The state wants to require that all daycare providers make it explicitly clear to parents whether or not the daycare has insurance.
We will only be asking if they do have liability insurance. If they don't, then we will be checking that they let parents know in writing that they don't have it.
Bolivar argues that the proposed rule change is not an overreach.
It is easy to do. We're not forcing providers to have liability insurance.
You left one.
Caston's family says it's a good step, but they hope to see more done to protect families from the unpredictable, with a law requiring providers do carry insurance.
I'd like to push it a little farther. I'm not 100% sure how, but I'm not ready to give up on it.
By phone, we spoke to the owner of the daycare where Caston received his injuries, and she told us she would support the rule change and actually support it going further to require that all daycares in our state must have liability insurance. She says that after all of this, she got insurance for her business, and it only cost her about $300 a year. If you've got something you want me to investigate, give me a call. My number, 801-839-1250, or you can email me, gephardt@kutv.tv.